What is up, everybody? So I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about one of the problems we have here in America is so many people not being held accountable for their actions. Such as a lot of big companies scold their employees if they try to stop a shoplifter. I know, like 7-Eleven, Circle K, Racetrack, most gas stations are not allowed to stop you if you shoplift. Their corporate policies, that employee, if you shoplift and that employee goes, "Hey, stop right there," and tries to stop you from shoplifting, they're going to get fired. They're going to get in trouble. Because corporations are so, "Oh my God, but what if they get hurt or whatever?" You know, you could say, if you choose to want to stop shoplifters, you need to sign this waiver that says if you get hurt by doing this or whatever, the corporation is not held responsible. Because there'd be a lot of people like myself that would definitely sign that and be like, "I'll take my life into my own hand. I don't care about my life. I will tackle that mofo down to the ground. And I will hold him till the police get there, and I will full on prosecute his ass or her ass." But due to the elephant people, we are no longer allowed to stop people, and employees cannot stop theft unless they have a specific loss prevention crew, and even then they don't do their stuff because they really can't. You know, even like Walmart has their loss prevention that I used to work for Walmart, and they're not supposed to follow you out into the parking lot. If you can make it out the door, you're golden, because they're not supposed to be able to follow you out to the parking lot, because there were incidences where employees were getting stabbed or pew-pewed, you know. So, and again, I think that if you want to sign up or sign a waiver, there's a lot of employees that would gladly sign that waiver going, "I'll take my life into my own hand. I'll tackle a shoplifter, and if I get hurt in the process, I won't sue the company." You know, but if I can prevent people from shoplifting, and which then therefore is going to make prices come down, because they're not going to have to jack everything up for all the idiots that are walking out with shopping carts and, you know, loading their pockets when they go to the local store. Maybe C4 will come down, Monster will come down in price. If people are just held accountable for their actions. But welcome to this day and age where, you know, all that shit is null and void. You know, I don't know. But I just think it's bullshit that companies want to just let shoplifters, they've worked it into their financing and their budget every year of allowing people to steal. And it's stupid. It's just dumb. I know one store, I know one Circle K, I know a manager up there that they're saying that they have like every 6 months we're having like $20,000 to $30,000 of loss. Every 6 months, that's $40,000 to $60,000 a year. Good Lord. And that's just one store has that much loss. And they're just like, "You guys need to work on that. Get better." How are they supposed to get better if they can't stop shoplifters and stop theft? I know for 100% fact that Circle K's loss prevention of people watching the cameras are not geared towards actual loss prevention of customers coming in and going swoop swoop, you know, loading their pockets. Their loss prevention is geared towards watching employees. So I know that for 100% fact that Circle K loss prevention is geared towards watching employees, not watching after their stuff. That's why the homeless people and crackheads, and that's why Circle K has the reputation it does as the crackhead shit store. It is what it is. But that's why I don't shop there. So, sucks for them. Anywho, that was my little rant on we need to start changing things, being able to tackle shoplifters, making them being held accountable for their actions. Let people do what it needs to be done so we can take back this country from these morons, these thieves, these degenerates that should have never been born in the first place. So, on that note, I'm going to click my button, and I'll see you on the next video.